Hey guys, wanted to do a quick stream talking a little bit about some of the user adoption, because I feel like that has a lot to do with perhaps like kind of what we're seeing right now with the market as a whole just really kind of being in a very bearish pattern for quite some time. And there was a lot of people that were really hyped and kind of getting into crypto November, December of last year. And now, like kind of what you're seeing is not necessarily the same level of interest. There's still quite a bit of crypto enthusiasts, but I thought the picture that is on the thumbnail was kind of interesting. So basically, it's looking at like crypto wallets, in comparison to, say, just daily, internet users, people using a smartphone. And then you start getting into, apps where you are interacting with them to communicate with other people. So Facebook, Instagram have been, ones that kind of have, I guess, their own niche. WeChat and WhatsApp tend to be more of like communication ones you're going to be calling, doing video conferencing and whatnot. And there's a lot of other types of programs in that genre. I think it's been interesting to see kind of what's been going on with Facebook and their censorship, and like essentially the biggest or one of the biggest cryptocurrency YouTubers, Crypto, had his Facebook and his girlfriend's completely taken away. So he doesn't have access to any of the stuff that he posted on there. He doesn't have access to his life that he kind of built within that particular platform, and no real good reason was really kind of given to him in terms of why that happened. So I think that there's several social media platforms that are kind of trying to pop up and kind of gain some traction, but it really comes down to are these platforms being used by the masses, I guess. And it doesn't, in the crypto space, since it's so kind of new, and we haven't really seen large adoption. Like one of the things we've been following quite a bit has been DApp Radar, and you can see that we have 2 exchanges, over 1,000 users, but this one is one that I've been checking into. However, I've been having some issues lately when I'm trying to get into particular aspects. I'm getting like a kind of like a phishing scam warning, and so I haven't really looked into it enough. But I want to make sure that I'm just not clicking around when stuff like that happens. But daily divs, I've been in this. I've been pulling out kind of every day, just so I can kind of get a little bit of an idea of kind of where I'm at. This lending aspect, so I kind of showed this to you guys. Like I like the look of the this website. So you can buy these cards. So 7% of the money that's coming into this lending platform is divided up in these cards that you're able to purchase. You have 1.33%, and it's all on a smart contract. So like essentially you can withdraw these, and it interacts with your MetaMask. But 27 DDT in this, so I don't know. I've been kind of playing around with it a little bit. What's going on, Joey? Download the Your Information feature on Facebook. It's eye-opening how much info they have. Is your info maybe worth it at some point? I'll have to take a look at that. Thanks. Yeah, I haven't looked into that too much, but I think with Facebook, for me, like I've been kind of using it more for like the media or the content, but I don't really post a whole lot on there anymore because I don't really get some of the same engagement. Especially like with something like a YouTube channel, it's a little bit more personal, I guess. But this article I thought was kind of interesting, so I put this in the description below. But it's going over I thought this was kind of a different graph here. But if you're looking at this, like right now, the biggest problem that companies in the cryptocurrency space is kind of this whole KYC, the verification process, you know, so that there can be some regulatory structure that's put in place that's going to prevent perhaps shady cryptocurrency platforms from being able to exist, if that's going to be something that's going to be implemented. I think there's always going to be some ways around it, and there's going to be different ways of looking at it, but you know, these are some different ways of gauging the user experience. You know, how satisfied is the user, how valuable is the user, how much money essentially can you make off the user, findability. But you know, there's I guess this is, cryptocurrency platforms are also limited by the framework put in place by government agencies. So I don't know. I thought this was an interesting article and something interesting to look at. But I think for a lot of the platforms I'm in order for them to be somewhat successful, you got to really see enough people kind of getting into it and getting behind it. You know, I think one of the ones I've been kind of looking at is this Nova chain. This one might be set to take off a little bit. Like, the price has really just not come down. I've been trying to pick this up at a cheap price. There's been a lot of trading here. So I've actually been like buying and selling on their exchange a little bit, just kind of playing the spread. But they limit the amount that you're able to sell. But that's what I'm kind of getting into. I'm just trying to kind of, I guess, stock enough Nova coins. Supposedly they have something right now where like the price is 19 cents. You can see this here, 19 cents. So like I've got some that I've got on the exchange that I'm like selling and whatnot. But I believe with their Rex bot, you can put in right now and get a 25-cent valuation. I think they're doing some sort of like promotion right now. I don't know. That was something that someone had told me. I don't know if that's true or not, but this platform is looking interesting. People have asked me about this Laval coin. So like this is one that, you know, I'm still not really too sure about. Like, I typically don't get in ICOs, so that's really just kind of been my role. Like, I'll wait to see when it comes out, but people have been interested in this, so it's been gaining some traction in terms of like people being interested in this project. They're doing some. It's going to be, you know, one that you can make money in, supposedly. So I don't know. I hope they're not doing packages. They're doing loans. I don't know how well that's gonna pan out. I am going to a cryptocurrency project event in Bali here in a couple of days. So they're paying for my plane ticket and my hotel to go out there. So I was like, why not? So I'll be going out there and checking this out, spending a couple of days in Bali, bringing some of my perspectives from there. I still have a lot of questions about that particular platform. It seems like they're focused a lot on the marketing and not necessarily on as much on like the legitimacy of the project or the business, but perhaps, you know, going there, maybe I get some different perspectives. But it's been pretty big here in Asia. There's a big Vietnamese community that's in it. So, you know, there's been a couple of projects that you know, have been interesting to see grow here. There's this other one, this BitChip. Like, I'm looking at it, I was like, man, it's going to be hard for me to want to invest in something like that. But I got a bunch of Vietnamese friends. They're all swear by it. They think it's the greatest thing. So, you know, perhaps some people have a little bit of a higher risk tolerance there. Like, you know, but some of these types of platforms tend to maybe do better in different countries where the user adoption is a little bit different. So a lot of these, you know, Facebook is huge here in Vietnam, and it's a really convenient way for people to kind of interact with each other. There is like translations. They don't work all the time, but you know, some of that helps as well. So like even for them, they can translate to English and kind of learn that way, English or Vietnamese. I guess it can go either way, depending on how you have it set up. But yeah, there's a big community, and they tend to kind of do some of their marketing and whatnot on those types of platforms through, different channels. Like two of the ones that I've been in, Telegram and Discord, have been two of the ones, I guess, that have a little bit more US adoption. I talk to people about like Discord over here, and it's just, it just doesn't quite, get it. I think some people, there needs to be enough of a community for people to really get behind a project and have it take off in terms of its usability and user base. Been really interested with how that's going to play out with PundyX, which I need to buy some more PundyX. I only have a little bit. But the way that they're going to do their POS system across, especially a lot of these Asian countries, and kind of like their focus here, like this is not something that's I feel like should be taken lightly. I think this is going to be, I think it's going to be big. It's been down here, but like in that bear market, May, June, it had a lot of excitement. It's died off, but I think this is going to be a good, price point to get into this. But I like this project. It's doing a lot of trading on Binance. Let's take a look at their website. See if it shows the products. Any store, buy, sell, and accept cryptocurrency. Like, they're just going to really simplify this entire process. And they got the whole thing really set up, pretty well. I think it'll force people into doing some of their things. It's interesting, they always kind of do these events in Bali. So I don't know. I guess that's the kind of like the magical getaway escape around here. There's a lot of Westerners in Bali, so I guess it'll be fun to check it out for a little bit. They're already using it. You smoke weed in Bali? Wouldn't recommend it. I don't plan on it. You see Yardies in daily dips now? No. Maybe get a music video out about it. That's his thing, man. That'd be kind of cool. So I did kind of something like that with the Kobe one. Not a whole lot of people saw it. It probably needs a little bit better thumbnail or whatnot, but thinking about doing maybe some videos like that, kind of getting more into doing that. That's why I was trying to commit to doing a stream and a edited video every day. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to keep up to that, but it's still a goal I'm striving for, because I got a lot of content I'm trying to get out and trying to put out. So at least that way I can kind of put what I got out there. What other projects was I going to talk about? There goes my battery. All right, guys, I'm only staying on a little bit longer. It's tough to do 2 videos a day when you're trading them on other things. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I get busy quite a bit. Like, people don't really understand or realize how much time videos can take. The streams are easy because at least I can just, there's no video editing, but the video editing is really time intensive. So I was thinking about getting somebody to help me. Anyone watch the debates on the boat with Roger Ver? I got to check into that. I was watching the one with all of the kind of the live stream crypto YouTubers. I thought that was kind of interesting. So you had Tony Vays, you had Ken Bosak, Box Mining, Ivan on Tech, and crypto. So All 5 of those guys are pretty big, like live stream crypto YouTubers. And I think that's kind of like a trend you're going to start to see is more of that. You know, that's what I'm going to be doing in Bali or whatnot. So I'll be doing you know, videos. People want to see a little bit more behind the scenes and see what's real, as opposed to maybe kind of the facade or the marketing. At least for me, like I want to see a little bit more behind, you know, kind of what's going on. You think the live stream tomorrow, David Peterson, will cause a pump in the ARB price? I would have to think so. So take that into consideration if you're trading on there. So it's been hanging right around that 0.008 price point for a long time. You know, so maybe we see, you know, it bump up a little bit to the new plateau. But thinking about pulling out of ABOT. Yeah, I haven't been going in and out of ABOT, so that's just something I'm not gonna get too much into. But yeah, I need to get into MBOT more. I've been meaning to do some more work on that. So it is work, so I need to find time to do it, among other things. But I'm working on that. So, all right, guys, appreciate y'all staying online. I'll catch you on the next one.